Hey class, Absolute 5 here. So today we're going to talk about rounding numbers. Rounding numbers is important because you would like to try to estimate how high a number actually is, or depending on if you're trying to save money, you want to see if you could round down depending on how much money you actually want to save rather than overextend the amount of money you wish to spend. But one key factor to know, you need to know your place values. That's important. So let's take a very simple example. Let's say 15, right? And I wish to round in the tens place. So where is that? That's the 1 here. So I look to the number to my right and I ask myself, is 5 greater than or equal to 5? And the answer is yes. So when you do this, you remember you have to add 1. So let's do this here. You add 1 to this digit here, and then you change the number to the right to become 0. So it becomes 20. Let's do another one. Let's say instead of 15, I had 14. Do the same concept. I looked to my right and asked myself, is 4 greater than or equal to 5? And the answer is no. So this is yes, if I put yes, and this is no. So because of that, you have to now keep this place value, but you don't add anything, but then you add a 0 to this. So now you're rounding down. So this is rounding down. And this here will be considered, the 20 will be rounding up because you increased it versus decreasing. Another example to look at it as for rounding numbers, and I think this will help a lot. If you can't visually, this will help a lot of visual learners here. So let's say so for some visual learners, this might help some people out. So let's use 28 as the number to which we wish to round up. Where's 28? We have 25, 26, 27, 28. So 28 is right about here. So it's actually pretty close to 30 compared to trying to round down over here, or even to 25. It's much closer to 30. Therefore, when you're rounding up, visually, it makes sense that it's just much closer to 30. It's most likely going to be 30 due to the fact that 28, because again, this is only if you're rounding in the tens place. You do the same thing and you ask yourself, is 8 bigger than 5? Yes, you know it's bigger than 5, so then it becomes 30. So now what happens, let's say I have a bigger number besides something in the tens place. Let's say you said, I don't know, you gave me 1742, right? But you asked me to round in the hundreds place, right? Hundreds place, let's see, where is that? We got 10, we got 1, tens, hundreds. We're looking at the 7. So I look to my right, I ask myself, this number, is it bigger than 5? No. So we keep the number the same and also the first number, so it stays the same. But these two numbers, we drop them and make them, each one of them, to become 0. Because think about it, we're rounding down since it's less than 5. So instead of 1742, you put 1700. So one last thing I'll say is that rounding numbers are useful when you want to remember numbers easier versus remember the exact number. So I'll give one random example for this case. Let's say I gave you this huge number, right? So that's 6,133,972,721. Wouldn't it just be easier if I decided to round from this billion here and I just simply asked myself, is this bigger than 5? No. It'd be much easier to remember 6 billion compared to the exact number. So that's the lesson for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, be sure to leave me comments in the comment sections down below. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Be sure to smash that bell button for more content, and I'll see you guys next time with another video, guys. Okay, so remember, math is infinite because there are infinitely many possibilities. Take care.